Hello, how are you everyone? I hope you are in good health. First, I want to thank you for taking the time to see this video. In this video, I will explain about smart control system, especially on voice recognition and smartphones. During this pandemic, we are required to stay indoors and minimize activities that require us to be outside the home, so that the chains of COVID-19 spread can be broken. And as long as we are at home for a long time, of course we will feel bored if we do repetitive and tiring activities. Too long at home can make us lazy to move because we are used to being silent and not doing much. But Bill Gates once said, "I choose lazy people to do hard work because people who are lazy will find an easy way to do it." So this is why the system is so useful. There is no such thing as lazy people or industrious people, stupid people or smart people if we can simplify what can be made easier. Of course, this system cannot only be used during this pandemic. The main purpose of the system is to facilitate human activities at home in everyday life. Okay, let's just get into the discussion. The application of a remote control system with voice recognition and smartphones allow one to control electrical devices in the home, such as televisions, fans, and lighting. This control can be done using either voice commands or from an Android-based smartphone, so that someone does not need to move to another page or approach the device just to turn on or turn off the electrical equipment. In these presentations, it is discussed about voice recognition application system and smartphones as remote control for microcontroller-based electrical equipment. The system consists of an easy VR module as a voice recognition module, an Arduino Mega 2516 microcontroller, and a smartphone as a remote control using an Android-based application on a smartphone, as a controller for electrical devices at a close distance to the system module. The control can be done either by voice using the Easy VR voice module or by using an application on a smartphone. Meanwhile, for controls that are carried out outside the home that are far away can only be done using an application on a smartphone. At the beginning I said why this system was made, but I will explain again why we chose this topic. The reason is to make it easier for us to manage all electronic devices connected to the electrical connection at home. Yes, this system is designed to facilitate our work. The convenience factor in this is great, because you can manage all the technology installed in the house only through the smartphone application or by voice recognition. You only need to use that one application to access various electronic devices in your home with a smart control system. So, you no longer need to use a different remote control for each device, because they are all combined into one in the same applications.
Next I will explain one by one the components of this system. The first is EasyVR. EasyVR is a voice recognition module multifunction that can be used on many control applications that require voice and conversation detection. This module can be used connected to the microcontroller board Arduino, suitable for various applications, such as home automation, where we can control lights, door locks, television, or other devices, or as a complementary module. Robotic hearing sensors are made as such sophisticated robots sold in that market. The price is extraordinarily expensive. Then there is the Arduino Mega 2560 microcontroller. The Arduino Mega 2560 board is a microcontroller based on the HE Mega 2560 processor. Such controller has digital and analogic I/O ports that allow to collect data from any type of sensor and govern different types of actuators. And lastly, a smartphone is for remote control using Android-based application on smartphone. Smartphones are a class of mobile phones and multi-purpose mobile computing devices. They are distinguished from feature phones with more powerful hardware capabilities and a broad mobile operating system, which facilitates a wider range of software. The Internet, including web browsing. Next, I will explain how this system works. Pay attention to the system design block diagram. In designing this system, using a device in the form of two inputs, namely the EasyVR and smartphone module, Arduino Mega 2560, web server and MT App Inventor and relay. In this system, two input commands are used to control electrical equipment at home, namely commands via the voice module and smartphone. The voice module, which functions as a voice command receiver from the user and sends commands to Arduino, then processes the command to the web server and returns to Arduino to order which relay to live. As instructed. After the equipment is on, the current sensor sends a signal to Arduino, then to the web server, and displays the results in the App Inventor application that the device is on. The smartphone is used as an interface that can be used by the user to control electrical equipment via virtual buttons on the smartphone screen to turn on and off electrical devices. The user selects a button by touching a virtual button on the screen to determine what equipment he wants to turn on and off. The command will be sent to the MT App Inventor web application, then to the web server to be managed and send an order to Arduino to run the command to turn on which relay must be on according to the command given. After the equipment is on, the current sensor sends a signal to Arduino, then to the web server, and displays the results in the App Inventor application that the device is on. Okay, next are the advantages and disadvantages of this system. The advantages are, the first one, the resulting system can be adaptively trained to handle a small but arbitrary vocabulary by any individual. The system operates in real time, with a speed of response less than a few seconds. The level of accuracy is comparable to that which has been obtained for similar medium-scale systems. Second, digital voice processing is currently very helpful for the activities of human life, so that the human voice can be processed to be converted so that it can be understood by a system, so that spoken commands can be responded to by the device you want to control. The drawbacks are, the first one, the control system cannot respond to voice commands at a distance of 24 meters and above. The second, for the use of voice commands, we recommend use a maximum of 2 short Facebook words. The system can respond well as well. The pronunciation must be clear in good time pronunciation for database as well as moment give commands to the system.
Then from this system, how do the two compare between remote control with recognitions and remote control with smartphone? For the use of voice commands using EasyVR, the maximum distance between microphone with the receiver module giving the optimal responses by 20 until 24 meters. Meanwhile, if using a smartphone, during system and Android phone connected with the internet, obtained system response speed orders given will be influenced by stability of the internet signal connections and process system check to the web server. Between the two controls, I remind you again that the goal is the same to facilitate human activities in everyday life. Now that we've come to the end of the discussions, I hope this idea will help you all in various ways. We from Grab to apologize if something goes wrong, and thank you for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. See you soon and have a nice day.